picked up our camper. So this is the start of our 2024 camping season. Throw it in the comments below if you know or want to guess what type of travel trailer we got for a family of 2 with an adorable little corgi named Maverick that can only pull a travel trailer maxed out at 6,200 pounds. So put your guesses in the comments below. So Casey here is going to explain to you why we have to keep our rig under 6,200 pounds.
So when we were camper shopping last year, the only tow vehicle we had was my pickup truck, which is 15 years old, 170,000 miles. So I like to keep the weight down, but we knew eventually we were going to get something else to tow with. Jeep Grand Cherokee with a tow package, which is max tow rated at 6,200 pounds. And the travel trailer that we ended up getting, loaded out, full water tanks, all of our gear and equipment, weighs 6,000 pounds, and we hardly ever load it out at 6,000 pounds, so that's why we have to have a lighter trailer.
So our camper that's able to tow with something that is 6,200 pounds is an open range 2022, and the model is 20 FBS. We really like this camper. We've had it for a year now, so we're going to show you everything on the inside and on the outside and how this camper is great for a couple of 2 and a small dog. But before we get started, make sure you stick around to the end because we've got some exciting news. So come on and I'll show you inside. Inside, as you can see, Mav can easily access the stairs and come up. He says, "Thank you for watching, everybody." So once you come on up, you've got a small pantry here to the right side and a refrigerator that's got pretty good storage. Once you come in to the back corner, we've got a small little bathroom area. It's got a toilet that I can sit on, that Casey sits on. We can all fit. It's fine. It's a small bathroom. But if you're under 6 foot, you should be fine. It's got some storage in the back. It's got a corner shower. And yes, it's still winterized. That's why you see the pink stuff in the bottom for you RV newbies. We've got a little sink, some storage underneath the sink, and a medicine cabinet. Really, the only RV modifications we've made in the bathroom so far is adding a toilet paper roll holder on the door here so that you can actually have some toilet paper when you go to the bathroom, and a towel holder. All right, then you go into my favorite part of the camper, which is the kitchen area. Even though you still have a small camper, you have all of this counter space and a ginormous sink for all the dishes and everything that you're going to be doing. You've got this over the sink storage that we love, that you can put plates or anything, cups. It is a lot of storage. You've got a microwave, a 3-burner stove, and an oven itself. You've got some storage under the sink, some pull-out drawer. You've got some prep space over here, some additional storage underneath. Coming to the back side, you've got a couch that folds out and makes a bed if anybody wants to sleep on that. And I love the material. It's really easy to clean. This is on a small little slide out. It's about 1.5 foot slide out, so it gives a little bit of extra space to make it feel more spacious. Really, the only other upgrade we did, if you are an RV enthusiast, you know that any of the mattresses that you get from the factory are, well, let's say trash. So we got a memory foam mattress to put on our bed. It is an RV queen, so very good sleeping. We love it. You've got some overhead storage above the bed. You've got a nice little reading light, and you get some side closet spaces for you to hang some of your clothes. You've got some little bitty side tables on the side to put your phones, books, whatever it is that you need. You've also got some, you're gonna move, Mavi, some under the bed storage area that you can put whatever it is you need to store under the bed. So we really do like this layout, especially for a couple of 2. We are going to do a couple of RV modifications, so stick around for next week's video so that you can see the little modifications that we make. Now Casey's going to take you around the outside.
Hey everybody, so we just finished the inside tour with Reagan of our open range 20 FBS trailer. Now we're going to do a quick run around the outside here. Things first, obviously, on the side with the door, the outdoor living area. We've got our awning, outdoor speakers, LED lights. A feature we really liked on this one was we do have the sturdy step stairs. Another thing we talked about briefly is that we were trying to get a camper that would fit, you know, 2 people and a small dog. You know, we don't need a big rig, and also our tow vehicle has a limited capacity. We got a new tow vehicle. We'll about that more later, but we needed something relatively 6,000 pounds was about as heavy as we wanted to get. So this rig, fully loaded, is 6,000 pounds. Dry, it's only 4,400. And one neat feature about this compared to other ones we looked at was this doesn't have the Murphy bed inside, and on the outside, it's actually a dual axle. So I really like that. It reduces hitch weight on your tow rig, as well as it tends to distribute the weight of the trailer better, and they track better when you're pulling them. Anybody that's pulled a trailer in heavy wind, crosswinds, will understand. We also have pass-through storage on this model. For a small rig, it's actually pretty nice. Ignore our mess. We haven't reorganized since we put it away for the winter, but you can see it goes all the way through to the other side. It also, you know, has a nice handy thing, hanger here for your jack handle to the front. So kind of like every RV, you know, we've got our battery on the front here. We've got our liquid propane tanks. One thing I would highly recommend for anybody towing a camper that's, well, anything over 1,000 pounds or so, I would get a weight distribution hitch. They do a couple things, so it helps distribute the weight when you're towing, so your tow vehicle, whether it be an SUV or a truck, it won't squat as much in the back, it won't have as much sag, as well as all the weight distribution hitch designs these days come with some type of weight control system. Ours is built into the weight distribution bars, so that keeps the trailer from swaying and fishtailing behind us. You know, factory electric jack, which is nice. You don't have to crank this thing up and down by hand. Storage on the opposite side door there. So quick tip, anybody who is shopping, we were just talking about the weight, you know, making sure it's going to work for your towing situation. Most of your rigs over here on what I would say the vehicle driver side of your rig, over on the side here or on the bumper where the tongue is up front, will have your weights. So acceptable, it's 4,359 pounds empty, and it will take on 1,641 pounds of cargo. So when you do the math, it comes out to 6,000 pounds even. You saw it on the inside, but from the outside, this is our small slide. We talked about it briefly, but it makes a pretty good difference on the inside. But this slide also is shallow, only comes out about 1.5 feet, but it works out great for us. And then we also don't have to worry about it coming out and it's sagging. Put braces under it, and we don't have to worry about it hitting very many things when we're setting up. All of your hookups for outside, everything's right here at this back corner. So you got everything from your black and gray water tank dump is all here, electric hookup here, and then everything else is inside this enclosed docking station. So what's really great about this is you flip this up here and you have outdoor shower. The hookup hose is in the front there. You have a city water connection that serves a dual function. So our city water connection, as you can see on this diagram here, you can flip this valve and be running your city water hookup, or if you're needing to fill your tanks before you hit the road, all you have to do is flip that valve to tank fill, and it will fill the tank, and you don't have to feed a hose into your potable water fill. And then something else that usually was standard on a higher end or larger rig that we like on this is it has a black tank flush. It's really nice, helps get the tank cleaned out. And then you've also obviously got your satellite or cable hookup. Another little small feature that they did that I like is when you close this door, you can have your hookups, and I'll show you here with these flaps. You can open these up and still close this door so that you're not getting weather in here. You're not going to walk by and knock this off. but your connections are still hooked up, but they have a pass-through to come out of the docking station. Like all of them, you got your spare tire here. One thing we haven't added, if you think it's worth it, please let us know in the comments if you've got one or if you think we should maybe look into getting one. We do have a mount pre-installed here for wireless backup camera. Now, we haven't been on the road a lot, so it's not anything that I have discovered we need yet, but you know, if you have one, let me know. Let me know like what brands are good. Do you like it? What's kind of the price point? You know, put in the comments, let us know what you think. There is a quick connect line here run to the back for the propane tanks on the front that we talked about. You know, so it's nice if you have a grill or a hot plate or anything you want to run off of the gas, you could mount back here or just set it up and you wouldn't have to take extra bottles with you. You can just hook them up. Guess that this was the rig we had that was towable by a tow rating of 6,000 pounds or just above that. And, you know, comment below.
Alright guys, for those of you who made it around to the end of this video, the big announcement that we have is we're going to go on a couple of boondocking trips over the next couple of weeks to prepare ourselves for a 2-week road trip out west where we're going to be covering Mount Rushmore and we're going to be going to Colorado. So if you have any tips, tricks, or anywhere that we should stop and see along that general area of the Badlands, let us know in the comments so that we can try those places, so that we can do those hikes, so that we can see all of the wonderful things that you RVers know are out.
Anybody that knows any wonderful locations, this is going to be our first time boondocking, so we would love any tips or tricks you have for where to stop. We're starting near the East Coast in that journey, so if there's any things, that hidden gems between here and where we're going, please let us know in the comments.
Let us know. We'll see you all next week. Go ahead and attack that subscribe button.